Howdy folks, Timber Drifter here. I'm in my fire tower. This is my second day of the 2015 fire season. Everything has kind of quieted down a bit, so thought I'd make a video. Making sure I'm not missing anything. Smokes, I mean. Called in one today. That was... Actually, I'm not sure which... There were two fires going at the same time. I'm not sure if I called in the one that was at the trailer park or if there was one that was... The one that was in the wildlands that burnt up some acreage. And just because I want to know, it doesn't mean I can get on the radio and take up everyone's time by asking questions. Maybe I'll find out which one it was later. But the one I called in yesterday, it took me a while to spot it, to get a reading on where it was. And to see how I do that, you can go back and look at my... So I show you how to do that on one of my fire tower videos from 2014. But I got a reading on it, and I've guessed it at a distance of about 5 miles going on known landmarks. And then I called it in, and afterward I looked at a map and measured it, and 5 miles would have put it right in the middle of a lake, and I thought, oh crap, I screwed that one up. But I got a call back later from the dispatcher, and she told me I was right on, and it was actually on an island. So that was pretty neat. What's safer than a fire on an island, right? Anyway, yeah, smoking Prince Albert, which I haven't smoked since I was about 20 years old, because it burnt the hell out of me and I didn't like the taste back then. Smoking my my old Yellow Bull Bulldog. Good hearty working man smoke. Something very blue collar about a Yellow Bull pipe and a bowl of Prince Albert. Anyway, I kind of like this. This is the first bowl that I've smoked, and it's it reminds me a lot of these Martian Wheeling cigars I used to buy years ago. They had a little bit more flavor, but it's the same kind of flavor. So it's okay. And I had been smoking half and half this last week. Half and half is the only drugstore blend that I ever really liked, but something has changed. The smell is the same, but the flavor is different, and the burning characteristics are different. And I've never seen it in this kind of pouch before. When I bought it before, it always came in a box, and then the small foil pouch, like this. Yeah, I always liked smoking it in a cob, but I tried smoking this stuff in a cob, the new half and half, and boy, I couldn't get it to smoke cool no matter how I packed it. But it smoked good in my, let's see, here it is. It smoked good in this pipe. The old Bloomfield's Best Briars, Thornycroft Black Sandblast. Smoked great in this pipe, so that was nice. Smoked most of that pouch. Show you around a little bit. There's an osprey nest in that tower there. So I've been watching the osprey flying around. I've been working on the windows, doing some cleaning on them, and chipping out a lot of this old silicone and cleaning it up and reapplying new silicone caulking to the windows. It's nice to be up here again. I'll show you my little entertainment center here. Got my hand crank radio, a couple of books, Louis L'Amour and Dennis Lehane, books I can read a page or two and put them down and look around. I've got Bombay Court and capstan, a few different pipes. Yeah, I've just been enjoying getting my eagle eyes back. Letting my eyes remember how to look at great distance, which isn't something I've done all winter. Around here you kind of have to either be out on a lake or up above the tree line to look any great distance at all. So it's taken me a while. My eyes were kind of exhausted yesterday, but it's been fun. Using my raccoon Zippo that no one else wanted. But I've had some stuff on my mind the last couple of days. I got a call yesterday from a good friend that a mutual friend of ours had lost her husband in a traffic accident. And I've lost enough people that I'm not really shocked by death anymore. But I'm just thinking about her and what she's going through and what she's going to be going through. Grief is a very personal thing, you know. You can share it with other people, but in the end you gotta figure out how to feel it all on your own. And of course she's gonna have to deal with people being the way they are when someone dies, you know. Death makes everybody uncomfortable. Nobody knows really what to say or what to do for you. Makes the situation more awkward than it has to be. I suppose if we were all more familiar with it and more accepting of the situation, maybe it wouldn't be awkward, but nobody wants to think that they're going to die, and other people dying reminds us that we're going to die and therefore makes us uncomfortable. You always want to do something for the person too, you know, if there's someone you know, and there isn't a whole lot you can really do. Other than just be there if they need you. But yeah, just the situation. I knew this guy. So it's easy for me to realize that he was an individual because I knew him, but it reminds me that everybody is an individual. We're not just ants walking around, you know? Automatons. We're not. We're each individuals. We all have, you know, a story. We've all got hopes and dreams and wishes and cares and strange little habits. Things we do when nobody's looking. We'll get people we care about or they care about us, hopefully. Everybody has that. Yeah, and you never know when you're gonna go. You know, and unless you actually make the choice. Well, you never know when it's gonna happen, or for sure what's gonna happen. And even all the health ninnies, even they're going to die. That's really the one thing that unites all of us. All of us individuals. But yeah, the situation, I guess, brings home to me again just the impermanence of this whole show, you know. Nothing stays the same. It's all a cycle. It's always changing. We're individuals, but we're just parts of the whole thing. And it just goes around and around and around. And we're here just visiting briefly, you know. On tour one time only. At least as far as I can confirm. And it's a good reminder, you know, not to waste time. And not allow your time to be wasted by other people. You know, I don't know how much time I've got. And I'm not going to sit around worrying about it. But it just reminds me not to get all distracted by all the idiotic parasite politicians out for re-election, or what the celebrities are doing. Or thinking about all the stuff I'd like to have that I don't need. Getting caught up in working jobs that are useless and directionless. Not like this one. I like this job. But, you know, I don't know how much time I've got, but I don't have time for that shit. Reminds me to spend time with people I want to be with, doing what I want to do, where I want to be. And not to get so distracted while I'm kind of muddling my way through the whole chaos of this impermanent, constantly changing situation. Anyway, life's a gift, you know. Enjoy it. Don't waste it. Take care.